Very few of us are what we seem. An archaeologist is the best husband a woman can have. The older she gets, the more interested he is in her. If you place your head in a lion's mouth, then you cannot complain one day if he happens to bite it off. The heart of a woman who loves will forgive many blows. Instinct is a marvelous thing. It can neither be explained nor ignored. A mother's love for her child is like nothing else in the world. It knows no law, no pity, it dares all things and crushes down remorselessly all that stands in its path. The best time for planning a book is while you're doing the dishes. The happiness of one man and one woman is the greatest thing in all the world. You gave too much rein to your imagination. Imagination is a good servant and a bad master. The simplest explanation is always the most likely. I think people more often kill those they love than those they hate. Possibly because only the people you love can really make life unendurable to you. One doesn't recognize the really important moments in one's life until it's too late. Love can be a very frightening thing. That is why most great love stories are tragedies. Never do anything yourself that others can do for you. It is really a hard life. Men will not be nice to you if you are not good looking, and women will not be nice to you if you are. All women, without in the least meaning it, consider every man they meet as a possible husband for themselves or for their best friend. Never tell all you know, not even to the person you know best. A man when he is making up to anybody can be cordial and gallant and full of little attentions and altogether charming. But when a man is really in love, he can't help looking like a sheep. One of the saddest things in life is the things one remembers. It's so much nicer to be a secret and delightful sin to anybody than to be a feather in his cap. The young people think the old people are fools, but the old people know the young people are fools. Any woman can fool a man if she wants to and if he's in love with her. I suppose without curiosity a man would be a tortoise. Very comfortable life a tortoise has. Time is the best killer. It's astonishing in this world how things don't turn out at all the way you expect them to. Too much safety is abhorrent to the nature of a human being. In the midst of life, we are in death. Where large sums of money are concerned, it is advisable to trust nobody. But surely for everything you love you have to pay some price. Time does not dispose of a question, it only presents it anew in a different guise. Good advice is always certain to be ignored, but that's no reason not to give it. Beauty is the only thing worth living for. To every problem, there is a most simple solution. Nothing, I believe, is so full of life under the microscope as a drop of water from a stagnant pool. Every murderer is probably somebody's old friend. I have always noticed that these artists and writers are very unbalanced. I do not argue with obstinate men. I act in spite of them. The spoken word and the written, there is an astonishing gulf between them. There is a way of turning sentences that completely reverses the meaning. She was a lucky woman who had established a happy knack of writing what quite a lot of people wanted to read. It's like all those quiet people, when they do lose their tempers, they lose them with a vengeance. Dogs are wise. They crawl away into a quiet corner and lick their wounds and do not rejoin the world until they are whole once more. It is the brain, the little gray cells on which one must rely. One must seek the truth within, not without. Never worry about what you say to a man. They're so conceited that they never believe you mean it if it's unflattering. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Evil is not something superhuman, it's something less than human. One is left with the horrible feeling now that war settles nothing, that to win a war is as disastrous as to lose one. The past is the father of the present. An appreciative listener is always stimulating. He who can bark does not bite. One of the luckiest things that can happen to you in life is to have a happy childhood. If one sticks too rigidly to one's principles, one would hardly see anybody. To rush into explanations is always a sign of weakness. If a man sleeps with two women, they will soon realize that he does not belong to either of them.
Which quote did you like the most? Share your opinion in the comments. One day you will regret that you did not hear these quotes earlier. Do not lose the opportunity. Watch our next video.